well, back to Big Side Vlogs. So, been a big day for Raise the Colours.org.uk. Ryan has gone all the way down to Ramsgate, Dover way, and he's exposed quite a few things. He's upset a few apple carts, I think, for exposing them. Quite right and all, good on him. Because if it's not the likes of Raise the Colours, Ryan and his team, we're never going to know, are we? You know, it's not good. So now what needs to happen is somebody needs to get involved, expose it bigger and wider, further afield, and get it dealt with. And let's stop these boats. Keep going, Ryan. Thanks from me and everybody, all the patrons in the group, the North East. Doing a great job. Well, people, well, back to Big Side Vlogs. So
Big Side on YouTube. Thank you for sharing everything we do. Boom, right. Hello, everyone. .uk. We have just been out there. This is meant to be a clear day and it's very, very choppy. Come here, quick. So this is the RNI lifeboat there. The lifeboat's just come in, so we know there's nobody's there. They've got the Navy ship, the British there, and then here in this port, we've just seen where they are. This is the Border Ford, the Ranger boat. We've got the men here coming in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 boats. We've got 11 Border Force boats here. They're not protecting this border, they're facilitating what's going on. There's 11 Border Force boats. Now these are the boats that are bringing them then to these boats here. Come here, come here. These boats here are the ones that have the dinghies on them. They've got the engines on them. This is the outsourced company. This is the outsourced company that is then getting all the debris, all the migrant clothes. This company are working incognito with Border Force. The 11 boats, Typhoon, the Hurricane, the Ranger. These boats are the ones that are navigating. These look how high tech these boats are, with all the aerials on and stuff like that. Now these boats are speaking to the French. Get this as well. Get this as well. This company here is a company that are facilitating the life jackets. They've got them all in the ton bags, ready to go across. They've got the boats wrapped up, ready to go back. The engines are all on there. And then we've got the Border Force here. So as you can see, this is where they have the people on. They've even got Portaloo toilets on there for them, everybody. There's Portaloo toilets on the back of the boats for the illegal invaders. Absolutely horrendous.
Ryan, why are you mad when you see that?
Because it's facilitating what's going on. They're not. These people should be trying to stop it, not putting toilets on to welcome them on board and go, let's go to the toilet before we take you back to your 4-star hotel. It's absolutely heartbreaking. There's 11 boats there. 11 boats that are involved in this, plus the other 2 there, and then plus these other boats there. These are rescue boats. Look how many rescue boats there are. Search and rescue boats here. This is, you know, these guys, you're never going to see this again, because they're going to stop people like me coming here. They're going to stop us looking, and like they've stopped me going to France, like they've stopped me going to northern France. They're going to stop me doing things like this next. They're trying to hush what I'm doing down. They don't want me, people like me, Raise the Colours. They don't want us to know what is really going on here. But to see Portaloos on the back of these boats is just absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's a shocking thought. We need to get eyes on this. Come on. I'm gonna go. Leave it on. I've got the mic on. Paul, we absolutely love you. Okay, listen, I'm going to phone you and we're going to have a debrief. And, Bill.
Nope.
I'm on mic. I'll call you back in an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
An hour or so. You're going to sort all the shit out, aren't you?
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
We'll call you back in an hour or so. Yeah, we'll call you back in an hour and we'll come and get some, okay? Now, he'll go and do them. We'll come back. We've got to go do some digging. Right, let's go this way, let's go. All right, we'll be back in a bit, Skip. Yeah, yeah. Come on, Billy. Let's go round that typhoon. So what we're going to do now, guys, I'm going to try my very hardest to get round these border force boats. But I'm winging it as I do. Normally, I wing everything. I'm going to try and get round these border force boats and see if or how we can get round there. How do they get onto them over there? I do not know. Where's the entrance to that? So I'm just going to act like I don't know what I'm doing and where I'm going, as I normally do. It's called Wing It. And we're going to see. The devastation is basically how many people are involved in this operation. And we know from previous experience that these boats are manned with teams of 12 men. The deckhands are on 150 a day. The other guys, you know, 200, 300 plus. And we need to work out how we can get across there and look. But so basically, where we're at, guys, is we want to find out exactly why is this facilitated. So I know we need to find out how we can get over to there, but I just want to have a look at the extent and the size of these boats, how much they would be worth. We know there's 3 shifts of 12 men, 3 shifts of 12 men on each boat. So that is a lot of people. 3 shifts of 12 men, 36 men a day on call, on standby to facilitate this. I think it's an absolute disgrace, and it should be stopped. So, yeah, I'm gutted. Yeah, devastated as usual. And can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me on there? Yeah? Come on, let's go. Okay, so this is the offshore patrol. And this is what we're here for. We want to see these guys. And let's see who's on there. Look, they're on call. They're on standby. And this is British Border Force, guys. This is British Border Force. So this is a boat where migrants have been on. And hello. How you doing, mate? Excuse me? How you doing, lads? You okay? Yeah. We're right to just have a chat with you. Yeah, I'll step off. I'm just waiting to have a chat. You okay? Obviously, your hands are tied, guys. Your hands are tied. Yeah, will do, mate. No problem. No problem. Yeah, nice to speak to you. I'm Ryan anyway. It's all right. We've just been at... Yeah, we've just...
Just so you're aware of it, this is private property, this section of the pontoon, so you're not actually allowed to be on there. So the police have been called, just to make you aware.
Yeah, no problem. We haven't committed any crimes, have we, no?
I don't know. It's,
yeah.
Policeman, but it's just
so you guys on this boat just on call, on standby, ready to go?
Yeah, so I mean, if you speak to the media team, the Home Office media team, they'll be able to...
Oh, this is all Home Office boats?
This one is, Border Force, BS,
Border
security.
Oh, so it's border security? Yeah. Listen, I'll get your hands are tied, Matt, and I appreciate you coming to speak to us. How many did you pick up last night?
So we were on shift last night, mate, so nothing.
Oh, right, okay. So have you just come on shift now?
All the figures are in the press, so...
Yeah, we just don't believe the figures are true.
Yes, but I don't think they're lying, they're all accurate to my knowledge.
Yeah. And majority of people that you're rescuing is mainly young males?
Again, the statistics are police, so I don't know the data inside out.
And what's your role and rank on this boat?
So I'm not going to get into what my role is or anything, so just...
Okay, so this boat is called to facilitate, and this is to, do you speak to the French vessel and then you go across and speak to them and meet them at the halfway point?
So yeah, it's kind of a multi-agency operation, so obviously the French cover the French...
Oh, and you cover the British side? Yeah. How long has this been going? How long has it got? I know you don't want to speak, and I get it, and I appreciate you speaking to me. How long is this going on for, and how long do you think it's going to be going on for?
So I've got no... I couldn't comment. I think it started around 2017.
17, yeah.
18.
Sort of, they stopped the lorries, and this was the way.
We landed on the beach, it's crazy.
Yeah. So do you work for Border Force then, or do you work for an agency?
So I work for Border Security Command, which used to be part of what was part of Border Force, but it's a new agency that we've been absorbing.
Oh, okay.
I'll go leave it there. So
Listen, nice one, mate. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, we've just been on a fishing trip we have, so we're going to get back now. Come on, run. Come on, run. No, I'll be fine, mate. Come on. Yeah, so that's a very nice gentleman who's helped us along our way. And yeah, here's where we are. So that's the Defender. That's defending us. Get the boat. That's the Defender. And then you got another one here. This is called. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Come on. This one is the. I mean, this is an operation and a half. Look how many there is. This is mental, guys. This is absolutely mental. Another Border Force boat. Look at the toilet on the back for them. They must, facilitate them with the toilet. So it's saying they called the police on me. There they are. Be interesting. So there's more Border Force here. So yeah, this is absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy, and I'm waffling because I'm now looking. I think I've got the police on me, as we do, and this is where we're at. And this, do you know what, guys? I'll sacrifice what's going on with me in a minute when I probably get nicked. But the reason being is because no one comes down here, no one does this, and we've got to do it as part of Raise the Colours, because at the end of the day, we can't have this going on no more. It's just got to stop. And that's where we're at, and that's what we're going to do. How you doing, chaps? Bloody hell, you got handcuffs there. You're the police. How we doing?
Okay, chaps, look, you're not supposed to be on this pontoon. It's a restricted area.
It doesn't say anywhere. I've not seen any signs.
I'm telling you.
Sorry, well, I don't know who you are. Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Border Force. Border Security Command.
You're Border Force, Border Security Command.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Well,
Have you got any identification?
Yeah, I have actually, yeah.
Please.
14548.
No, sorry, yeah, just show me some identification, because I don't know who you are. So this is UK Border Force. And how is the protection of the border these days, mate? Are you Border Force as well? You got any ID? I can't quite see.
2043 will work like that.
Oh, okay. And what are you guys doing? Just protecting if anything sort of comes through here now? Okay. How many of you are on duty? Oh, wow. So you just wait for a call and see what goes on? Yeah. Wow. Wait. How long you done this for? How long you worked for these? 2 years. A few years? It's terrible what's going on, do you think, yeah? Impartial. Yeah, I believe it is, yeah. What's that toilet? Fire away. So this is a rescue boat. So are these you guys as well?
Here's my ID, sir.
Oh, bro.
I'm not answering any questions. You don't
Sorry,
know where you
can I
can't
just have
go.
a- sorry?
I'm not showing my ID. I'm showing you my ID.
You're not showing me.
I'm showing you my ID. I'm not showing the camera my ID.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Warrant card. Okay, are you sergeant? No? I couldn't read what it said,
We
just
don't
very
have
quick.
sergeants on it, sir.
Okay. So, yeah, we've just obviously, we've just come down here. So this isn't part of you either, no?
As I've said before, we're not answering any questions. You're on a restricted quayside. You haven't got a life jacket on, which is against port policy.
I haven't got a life jacket on.
Have you got a life jacket on?
Can you supply me with one?
I don't need to, sir.
Why?
You shouldn't be on here.
Well, there's a lot of things that shouldn't be happening. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be on here. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be on the mainland either. You should be doing your job. But you're a traitor. No? So you're very obstructive to me and very rude to me. And yeah, I think you're really...
Very polite.
I don't think you are at all. You're telling me all sorts of rules and regulations, yet the rules and regulations from Border Force are not being imposed at the border. You're not enforcing anything. No, you did. You did. No, you didn't say nothing about Ramsgate. Well, you don't work for Ramsgate Port, do you? You work for UK Border. You work for the taxpayer. You work for Ramsgate Port says I have a life jacket on. Well, what happens? The life jacket police are going to arrest me. I'm not going to get into a debate with you. I think you know what you're doing is wrong, and I think you're facilitating and leading people from third world countries into our beautiful country. And I think you're a traitor to your country. And I think everybody else will.
I'd like to say so. I've told you I'm not.
I didn't think you would. Okay, you have a great day, guys. Just makes me sick to my stomach. Just makes me sick to my stomach.
Why?
Why? Because think how much money. I mean, these guys are stood there on duty. They're, you know, it's just costing the UK taxpayer. Our country's full. We're an island. We should be protected. These guys should be protecting us, and they're not. They're not protecting us. And the difference is, people like RYANS and White are dead. I know you're looking for the police now, but we're looking for the police when we've got illegal men of fighting age coming across this border, and you're letting them across, and they're coming into our country, raping, molesting, murdering women and children, and it's not right. It's not right. And it's orchestrated and harboured, and you know it is, because you received that radio call. You guys should be on that border, turning them back.
Why do you take this matter into your own hands?
Well, listen, this is the Border Force that's meant to be protecting our country. And we don't feel like it's protecting. I don't know any country where I can go through a UK border and not be enforced a passport or the law. It doesn't happen. So, you know, these guys are on edge. They're nervous. They don't want to be exposed to what's really going on. But they know deep down what's going on, and they're just taking the carrot. So, you know, look how much... There's even shelters for them to stand in the front of the boats. There's shelters at the front for these people to stand in the front.
At which point you will try to document to fight?
We're just speaking for the people of the country. That we're speaking for mothers like Siobhan White, who I spoke to last night, who isn't going to get a card off her daughter this morning for Mother's Day because she's dead due to the hands of a guy called Majek that was on one of these boats, and 11 weeks later he murdered her 23 times. He stabbed her 23 times. He stabbed her, and these guys turn a blind eye to it. And that's why we're doing what we do, and that's why we won't stop at Raise the Colours. You know, we know these are the ones that are hooking the boats off. Obviously, we don't want to get nicked. And obviously, we know what's going on. Can everyone hear me? Thumbs up, hearts if you can hear me. Put loads of thumbs and hearts if you can hear me clearly, because it's really badly windy. You know, look, it's just ready for the summer. It's ready for the summer. This is ready for the summer, and we know what's going to happen. Border Force volunteer, and they've just said UK Border Force now are now a different company. I mean, if you look there, look, there's actually a shelter for them to be on top. There's a shelter for them to be on top. It's absolutely disgusting, look. It's just disgusting. There you go. All the seats inside for them all to sit nicely inside there. This is orchestrated. These boats are purpose-built. These boats are purpose-built. It's absolutely disgusting. There's boat after boat. 11 we've counted. 11 boats we've counted. And it absolutely breaks my heart to think that there's people that want to, you know, yesterday you can't put a flag up due to health and safety. today. You can't stand on here because you haven't got a life vest on. There's people breaking into our country. Are you absolutely nuts? There's literally people breaking into our country, and we've got these clowns. So that's where we're at. This is where we're at, guys. 11 of these, 11 of them. They've got the cabin at the front where they can go outside and have a view coming into England for your home for the next 5 years for free. Or you can go inside and sit on the seats inside. If you want the toilet, you just go out the back, it's a portaloo. 11 boats. We're teed up for a massive invasion this year, guys. A massive invasion. I'll tell you what, it's at Ramsgate at the moment because they can shut the bridge. Look at this guy here. All right, mate. Yeah, lovely. So, I don't know. How do I feel about it? How do I feel about what's going on? This is just mad. This is just madness. If you told my granddad this was going on in this year today, and if you told the likes of our granddads and forefathers that have fought for this country that this would be harboured and facilitated by our government, you'd just think, this is just a lie. It just wouldn't happen. It's an absolute disgrace. And they took off, they thought, lovely jubbly, and they're in a 3 and 4 star hotels, having food delivered to them, having their washing and the beds being changed and cleaners and all the rest of it. And it's not safe. That's the main thing, guys. It's not safe. Forget the humane, forget the fruits that they're getting. It's not safe. It's not legal and it's not lawful. And there's border force after border force after border force boat. And listen, you know, whatever anyone says about me and about Raise the Colours, I'll put my heart on the line for this country. And I tell you what, the people behind the scenes that none of you know, they have put the heart and souls on the line, and they are doing it as we speak, and they are worried about their futures, and everyone should be worried about their futures. Instead of going against each other, we should be sticking together, guys, because we are in trouble. We are in trouble. This is orchestrated. There's boat after boat after boat that is coming here, and these are only the rescue side of it. You've seen what I've just seen on the other side, where they're facilitating the blooming engines and all the rest of it. So I'm just scanning now to see what we can or cannot find. How many boats there are. So just don't want telling him I don't want him in the camera. Don't want him in the camera. Okay. So yeah, not so much me. I want to get. We're just absolutely gutted. You won't get your breath what's around there. I mean, let's get your coverings. It's mental around there. They've got cabins on the front.
Yeah.
There's all seats inside. There's boat after boat after boat. Brilliant. So we're going to go and have a look. Don't know. Yeah, all right. And we'll go on and just keep talking. Come on. All right. I'll see you shortly. So yeah, they're looking to they phoned the police on me. So yeah, they phoned the police. I'm trespassing. I'm trespassing in my own country. I'm trespassing. And health and safety said I need to be wearing certain clothing. It's like, are you for real? The only health and safety issues we've got here is the safety of women and children in our country due to illegal, undocumented, unvetted men, economic invaders. And the only other problem that we've got on the health side of things is we don't know what these